Next guest, Victoria Olsteen, is the co-pastor of the Lakewood Church, along with her husband, Joel Olsteen.
And she's a best-selling author with a new book out. It's called Exceptional You, 7 Ways to Live Encouraged, Empowered, and Intentional. And Victoria joining us this morning. It's so good to have you with us. We see your hubby all the time here on Good Day.
I know.
It was about time it was your turn.
Oh, well, thank you. Thanks for having me this morning.
So thank you for kind of lifting us out of like the winter doldrums, because just like everything seems to be so heavy right now until like we really get that beautiful spring weather kick in. You kind of remind us in this book what we need to focus on.
Yeah, you know, really so often we get so, like you said, we get so buried under our circumstances or what's going on or the things that we're hearing. And you know what? It's time that we have to just sometimes just clear out the clutter. We've got to remember that we've got gifts, we've got talents, we've got dreams, and we can't be the best that we can be if we're just so distracted.
So there are 7 ways to live encouraged, empowered, and intentional ways. The first one is know that you were chosen. So, okay, we know that we are chosen, and how do we go from there?
Well, you know what? I believe, especially this younger generation, there's so much comparison. There are so many things that they're looking at and trying to be. And I just want to encourage them to know that they're great the way they are. Their bags are packed with whatever they need. Now they just need to get those bags unpacked.
A lot of that starts with social media too,
it
right?
does, because you know you never quit comparing yourself. I mean, you never grow out of that. You can be reminded to say, no, wait a minute, that's great for them, but I have my own uniqueness. You know, think about this. We all have our unique fingerprint. There's not one person in history that has the same fingerprint. That's pretty unique.
Right.
And so when we understand that we are unique and that we already belong, that we're not outcast, we're not alone, but we belong. We have a God who loves us. You know what? There's something very satisfying about that, knowing that you've already got everything you need. You just have to develop it.
So, Victoria, lift up your eyes. Tell us about that.
Well, you know, sometimes we focus on a problem or a circumstance or something we want to happen so much that when we focus on that, it just gets bigger and bigger. And when we don't see anything happening, what does that do to us? It causes us to doubt ourselves. It causes us to doubt our dreams. It causes us to think, well, is this ever going to happen? Am I ever going to get married? Am I ever going to get well? Am I ever going to get that promotion? And so sometimes we have to take our eyes off of our problems and begin to set our eyes on what we have.
So keep your memory box full. That's another one of your 7 ways to live this empowered life. Does that mean live in the past, or does that mean like make sure you're present so that you can fill this memory box?
Right. Well, so many good things happen to us, and sometimes we forget to bank those good things. In fact, there was a study done that says that our mind gravitates towards the negative. Like,
interesting.
For interesting,
Yeah.
There was a study done. If you, and this is just something they cited, if you lost $50, you would remember that more than you would remember gaining $50. Because your brain, the negative, takes up more space. So we need to begin to fill ourselves with the good. When someone gives you a compliment, you know, I used to be the worst at taking compliments. Somebody give me a compliment, I think, oh, they're just trying to be nice to me. You know? But then I realized one day, no, that's God speaking to me. So I'm going to bank that.
Lori and I will talk about, you know, social media. We do it because we like it, and we're encouraged to do it at work. And we'll get 99 beautiful people who say nice things to us, and then there's that one comment that will stay with us for a day.
And we'll talk about it. Yeah. We'll get fuel to it.
Yeah.
You know?
And what does that do to you? Yeah, it doesn't allow you to be who you are. It causes you to be inward, like, well, maybe I should change this or change that. We should all hear constructive criticism. We all should want to improve.
Right.
But we shouldn't let those negative voices define who we are.
Is that part of travel light, that we let go of some of the bad baggage, kind of?
Absolutely. Let go of yesterday. You know, you can't change what happened yesterday, but you can do something about today. And today's a new day. And that's that's where we get to refresh and hit the reset button. You know, every day I get up, it's like, okay, reset. You know, because we can't just put our life on autopilot. Okay, this is how I deal with my family. This is how I deal with my job. And this is how I deal with it. No, every day we get to choose the way we want to live this day. And if we didn't do it so good yesterday, we can do it better today.
I love that because totally with children, and even if they're adult children, there's always something that kind of like rearranges your day. And you have two kids who are,
I do.
They're following in your footsteps?
Well, they are. Our son Jonathan graduated from the University of Texas in Austin, and he's now back with us in the ministry, and he's loving it. You know, and I worried. I thought, don't do it just because we want you to do it. I mean, of course we want you to do it, but really do what's going to make you happy. And so he went and visited some people out in L.A. and some friends that we have, and he came back and he said, you know what, I really feel like I want to be a part of this ministry and do what my family has been doing all these years. So I was thrilled to hear that. You know, but we're, as parents, you know, we can think, did we make the right choice? Did we do the right thing? And we can't live in regret. And that's part of letting go of that past and traveling life. Let it go.
Love well, live in the now, power up. These are all beautiful ways to kind of keep us focused. It's in the book, The Exceptional You. Did Joel like the book, by the way?
Joel loved the book. In fact, he says that I'm very exceptional and that I married an exceptional man.
Of course you did.
Look at that.
You didn't argue.
All right, there are opportunities to meet Victoria. In fact, at the Sam's Club at noon on Route 1 in Edison, New Jersey.
Right, that's at noon. And then also tonight at 7 p.m. at Barnes & Noble, the one that's at 91 Old Country Road in Carle Place, New York.
And then tomorrow at 12:30 at Barnes & Noble on 5th Avenue and 46th Street.
Yeah,
That's a
always
location.
fun.
Yeah.
You're getting around.
Busy lady.
Yeah, it's fun, though. It's so
Yeah,
fun to
I
talk
bet it
to
is.
wonderful people like you.
Nice to have you here.
Exceptional people.
Thank you for